Good morning and welcome back to Court Farm. I am delivering our first load of milk. I mean our only load of milk. And this is the place that offers the highest price today. So it looks like we have quite a diverse takers group. Sometimes we deliver here, sometimes across the road, sometimes a whole different place. So yeah, this is an amazing thing. Okay, and we only have 2,000 liters left. And we're done. All the milk is sold. Now today is going to be quite a busy day. I have a few things in mind, so yeah, let's run back to the farm and then I'll explain a bit more. Now before I park, I will wash the rig because it is dirty from winter and from all those salty roads. So a quick splashdown should do its good. We don't want to go around with the dirty milk truck. That would not be a impression I want to leave on people. Just a little bit more and I think that's gonna be fine. That's fine, yeah, of course. Okay, now let me park and then I will start with our maneuvers today. Man, this is a beautiful truck. Man, this is a beautiful truck. I'm just kidding. Anyhow, so the plan for today is I need to muck out the cows. I haven't solved the issue with the bales on this spike. But yeah, I need to muck out the cows. This is one thing that's probably gonna wait for the afternoon. But it is time to start putting some uh, crops in the ground. So I had barley in field 57. Now I do want to change it for something different. I still have plenty of straw, so I think I'm gonna use field 57 to plant canola, seed canola in, and I can use field 61 for, no, 61 was already oats. Okay, I do want to, yeah, this is a bit of a pickle because I want to have corn close for the silage making and oat a bit further away because it's easier to go harvest and drive back, but it looks like that's not gonna be an option because we did that last time. So we had oat in this field, 61. We had corn in field 56 and we had barley in field 57. Field 57 could be our canola field, and field 56 could be our oat field, and 61 could be the what's it called, the corn field. But maybe yeah, I really don't like the idea because if I want to get from field 61 to the back to the farm, I have to take this long and windy road all around down to here and then go up and back in here, and I'm gonna lose my mind if I do that. So I will do something you shouldn't do, and I will replant corn in field 56 and I will replant oat in field 61. So these two are going to be the same as they were in the previous season, which again, you do not do that, but I will still do that. Because I am not sure what else to do. This is the layout of the fields. So it looks like I don't really have other choice if I want to make this happen. I could put corn in field 57, but that would be too big. Way too big of a field to actually be usable. Okay, let me see. Let's put the front weight on. I have a surprise for you in store. Okay, so the weight. I believe we don't have any seed at the farm, so yeah. Let me just park here and refuel the tractor because it is low on fuel. And what I am going to do is, I will show you real quick. I will go here and I have found a seeder that's gonna be perfect for this map and for the fields we have. It's a 6-meter wide Montana 600 limited. I'm going to buy this one because let's say that it was available. Isn't it awesome? I think it looks awesome. So ridge marker, we could put that on, but we don't need it because we have, I wanted to say we have GPS, but we don't really have GPS on this tractor, do we? That's no problem. I will ask at the store and have them mount that GPS on the tractor. This is good because you can get GPS apparatus or guidance steering that you can put on your tractor aftermarket. So, and I have read that it's quite an easy fix. So yeah, this is the plan. I'm gonna refuel and we'll see you at the store. And there is still a surprise waiting for you there. Okay, shopping all done. Now this is our new seeder, Mascar Montana 600. This is the seed we're gonna put in. It has 1600 liter hopper, and this is the tractor we are currently waiting for them to install the guidance steering. But you might wonder, why do I have a bucket over here? And yes, this bucket is for me. So I went ahead and I actually bought the Schaefer. Yeah, this is it. This is our new machine. We're gonna use it for mucking out the cows, for making the TMR mixes. So yeah, that's gonna be pretty useful. It was on discount, so it's used and it's waiting for a service at the moment. And now I want to customize this, and let's mount the GPS. That's gonna set us back another 15,000. And yeah, the service all done, and now this tractor proudly uses GPS for guidance steering, which I think is exactly what we need, because it's going to be so much easier to do the work that we need to do on the farm. And I can also talk about the guidance steering itself, how this works, how you could use it, and all that jazz. Okay. All right, so in order to load this, I will go get the forklift. Yeah, this is very exciting. New machines on the farm. This is an articulated telehandler, so it is a difference to drive than I am used to, because I am used to driving the front wheel steer or the all wheel steer telehandler we have at the moment at the farm. I think it's Manitou or something like that, or no, it's Ferricin. Carefully go just a bit back, and let's lift this as high as it goes, and it goes really high. Yeah, so it is the articulated no front load, a telehandler, but I think I'm gonna get used to it quite quickly. It is said that it's better to use articulated loaders for tight spaces, so yeah, I do believe that is true. And when I get used to it, it's probably gonna be a lot of fun to drive. Yeah, Schaefer. I've never driven a Schaefer before. But you know, the discount was simply too big to ignore. And also the extra bucket I have is for the... what's it called? For the... help me. Of course you can't help me. It's for the manure. Because I don't want to be cleaning out the bucket all the time, and I think it's gonna be quite good to have separate implements for manure and for feed loading. Okay, now let's go to field 57 and let's start with oilseed rape or canola, whatever you want to say. I'm not sure, but I think that canola has a very low seed rate, so this 1000 liters might last us for quite a long time. And this is our field 57, and it's all ready to be sown. Okay, now to set up the GPS. I am a little bit rusty with this because I haven't used it for some time now. Okay, I think I remember. So in order to activate the GPS, you need to press Alt-C. You can see the icons on the right turn blue when the GPS is active, and then you press Ctrl and S and you have the settings here. So this is the menu you get with the guidance steering, and let's set it up. So I will do the method A to B, which means I need to set an A, drive for a few meters, and then you set B, and that is your straight line. You can also use a different method. It's A plus heading, and you can also A plus direction. But I think A plus B will be the best because these fields are not quite lined up with north and south. You can also save the track if you want to for future, so you don't have to redo all the stuff. You set the width of the implement. We have 6 meter width at the moment, and offset is for plows. For example, if you have a plow and it's working on this way, and yeah. Headland mode, no. Show lines, yes. Let's show it just for your reference, so you see what is going on, and let's go. First, let me see how well lined up am I. I think this is going to be a good line. Start from here. You can already see the line on the ground. This is the heading of the tractor. I will turn off on the seeder, and as we set A and drive. Maybe. Okay, and let's try and set B. Okay, and we have a track. As you can see, the blue lines are showing where we will be driving. And when I press Alt X, my steering wheel, I am not touching the wheel, lines up, and away we go. Yeah, we'll put speed a little bit higher, because otherwise I'm gonna be on the field all day. And this is it. This is the guidance steering doing all the steering. Sometimes it disconnects the cruise control. I'm not sure why, but sometimes it happens. And what is great about guidance steering? Okay, let me dive into this. Why I love this mod. Because if you want to do it manually, you have to go row by row. Otherwise, you can't really. Okay, I'll speak more when I'm on the straight. So Alt X to disconnect, and then you can see this is one row and the second row. You can skip rows and still be very, very accurate with your seating. Alt X to re-engage, and let's go. Which means you spend a lot less time turning around, because I would need to make a 3-point turn in order to go the row right next to the one we seated before. And with this, where you can skip the rows, you can actually do a more efficient turn, and you know, you go down the field and you go back up the field, the opposite rows, and you have the whole field perfectly seated. There's no overlap, there's no danger of you not having blind spots on the field. So yeah, this is why I really love this mod, and this is why it's not a pain for me to actually put 15,000 into a tractor just to have this this ability. And as you heard, it does a little beep when it's coming to an end of the field, and then you simply repeat the process until the field is sown. Alt X to enable guidance steering, lower, and here we go. I really think this is such an awesome mod. If you are not using it, I urge you to try it out. It is a bit of a headache to understand at first, at least some things of some aspects of this mod, but otherwise when you get a hang of it, it's a really nice thing, because you can, you know, cross your hands over, you can lean back and talk about things without having to focus too much on keeping the line or not, you know, leaving blind spots on the field, which is really amazing. Another thing that I haven't really mastered about this mod is when you have a plow, or when you have a front mower and a side mower like we have at the moment on this farm. I will show you when I turn around. Okay, so this beep tells you that you're nearing the end of the field, so that you pay attention, because it's going, you're going to need to turn around. Okay, so for example, we have mowers in this setup. So one is the front, this is okay because it's central, and one is on the side of the tractor, but only on one side, and that is that offset I was talking about previously. If I show you right here, this offset, and I don't understand it, because I was trying it extensively and I couldn't get it to work. So it's probably my own fault. It's probably something that I don't understand about it, but yeah, it is what it is. So if you have any ideas, or if you have any suggestions, please let me know. And let's go. Let's save this field 57 6-meter implement. Save track. Okay. And we have this saved. If we are going to ever use another 6-meter implement. Okay, and as you may have seen, I have set up the stop mode, so this actually stops your vehicle in a designated amount of headland space, so you don't run too far into the field or out of the field, so you have enough space to turn around. I might even shorten that, so this is it: headland mode, stop or off. If it's off, it doesn't do anything. If it's on stop, it stops. I will put this on, let's say, 6 meters, and now the tractor should stop 6 meters before the edge of the field, because 9 meters, I think it's a little bit too much, because then we would need to make we would probably need to do quite a lot of headlands. And if I show you the seating map, you can see how cool this looks. So we're going to color the field in stripes on the way down, and then do the same on the way up, and then 2 or 3 headlands, and we're done. Okay, I have reached the bottom of the field. Now there is one pass more that I need to do at the bottom, or better stated, that I need to start the other row. So I've been doing this one, and now let's scoot over and let's engage the steering. It works in reverse too, so when you're setting up your maneuvers, you can have it engaged. And this is the second row now in work. Okay, I need to stop around here. So there are 2 ways to disengage your guidance steering. One is with Alt X, and the other is by simply turning your steering wheel, and it then actually disengages. Okay, this is unseated row. We still have more than half of our hopper, which is amazing. I was expecting to have less at the end. Come on, let's go. Not sure what the issue is, but yeah. So as you can see, we are perfectly filling up the blank gap in between the seated rows, and this is highly satisfactory. Now this row, I was looking ahead, I didn't notice the bush over here. Now this row, if I want to have it fully seated, starts right here. Like this, and away we go. So now we are gonna wait through the staging screen, or we won't. So this is the field. The green one, of course, is seated, and now we are filling in the blanks, as you can see. Oh yeah, awesome. I'll check back in when I'm doing the headlands. All the way up to the top of the field. The field is now perfectly sown, and the last thing I need to do is go around the headland, probably twice, because there are some places where I couldn't really get close. So what I'm gonna do, I am going to press Alt C to disengage the guidance steering, and let's go around the field. But yeah, if I show you real quick, the field is perfectly sown. So yeah, all the stripes are now gone, and we just need to clean up the headlands, and we're done with this field. So it took a good few hours, but it's really faster and it's really easier on your brain because you don't have to be focused all the time, you know, changing the direction and making sure you're covering everything. So yeah, this is an amazing mod. Really props to the people who came up with it and designed it, and you know, made the script and everything that runs behind it. It's really an amazing thing to have and to experience. So yeah, I'm gonna go around the field and we'll see you after that. I have just finished the field, the canola is done, and we're off. So this took much longer than I anticipated, but anyway, off to our next job. I do want to spread slurry today, and I still need to get the Schaefer back to the farm. So these are the two things I want to do today, and oh my, we have a lot of wool. 4 full bales. Awesome. I don't know why I'm using blinkers on my own yard. Anyway, better be safe than sorry, I guess. So yeah, I'm gonna be seeding, so there is no incentive for me to wash this tractor and a seeder, but I will do something else. And when I bring over the Schaefer, I will bring over another 1,000 liters of seed because I am running low, and this would save me a trip. Let's open this. Let's get to the Schaefer. Here he is. It's been all serviced up. If you want to know, I have used the taxi cab to get over here, so yeah. Click. I hope this is heavy enough at the back so it won't tip over when I try to load things. Otherwise I may need to get a smaller bucket. Which would be unfortunate, but it is what it is. Let's see, seeds. And yes, I can load it like this. And away we go. Do we have a beacon? We don't have a beacon. Do we have blinkers? Yes, that we do. I suspect this is not going to be on the road much, so there's no need for a license plate. But it will be very useful at our farm because it's agile and it's quick. I just hope it has the loading capacity we need. Oh, it looks like it's gonna rain. I haven't noticed that. Okay. I better hurry with the slurry spreading. I think sadly we won't be able to use this with the big bucket because it's already tipping over and then I only have 1000 liters in the bucket. Anyway, that means we're gonna have to make more trips. But I was excited because it would be nice to have, you know, one trip machine. So before I go spreading slurry, I want to make a test and give a scoop of manure. So manure is not as heavy as silage is, for example, so we might still be good. The specific weight is lower. Let's see. Let's see how this goes. Seems like we're gonna have to make feed for our cows. Oh yeah, and this is the field, so as you can see it's perfectly sown. There's no gaps in between, which is perfect, but let me see. Okay, so sheep need grass, but they're still good for a day or two. I don't know what's... The cows have almost full trough, and look at look at the graphic. Okay, well, no need to be scared, but we will have to... Yeah. Yeah. Oh look, I can wiggle my tail. Ah, too bad. Yeah, no. Okay. I will leave... I will try to pull the bucket out. Okay, so basically we're gonna be using this with a smaller bucket and with and for loading bales. But I'm simply going to put the bucket here, put the shaver here. Oh, disappointment. Anyway, yeah, I have to put back or put under cover our cedar. Pick this up. And then I'm gonna take the biggest tractor, the Fant over there, and I'm gonna spread some slurry. But this shed is perfect for machines like this. Nothing like that. Okay. Is this uncoupled? Yes, it is. Jump in on the other side. That sound though. I want to take it slow while the engine is still warming up. It is probably gonna take quite a few trips to that new field and back. But we still have plenty of time. It's only 10 to 2 p.m. Yeah, so we should be good. Let me turn on the beacon before I forget. Yeah, well, the shaper still got me useful with moving the bales to make the feeding mix, and for moving small stuff, but it's not gonna be useful for moving silage and mucking out. Noted. Okay, so I've made one and a bit of a lap with one tanker, and it should always and it should get better the more we get to the center of the field, because it gets the trail gets shorter. But yeah, this is what I've done with one tanker. So I've made a headland basically, and I'm gonna make I think two more, and then I go up and down the center, and yeah. But there's gonna be a lot of karting because the tanker empties out rather quickly and the field is rather big. It's so difficult to see where I've been, so I had to rely on the mini map. And yeah, I am missing some spots, but you know, it's grassland, so it doesn't really matter. Um, yeah, this should be done when the grass is very low or freshly cut, you know, so you have that good view on the ground. Okay, well, back for another load. Alright, returning back to the farm. I have painted a picture. Let me show you. So this is modern art. Yeah. This is another job that I could use that guidance steering very well, because in doing jobs where you can't really see what you have done and where you've been and what the width of your spread is, it's very useful to have that guidance steering, because you set it up and you have perfect coverage, just like I had on that seeding job. But anyway, it's slurrying, it's grassland, so it's not really so important. But yeah, the job is done, and I'll return to the farm, and we'll see you in the next month. I would like to thank you for watching. I hope you had fun. I wish everything good for you, and see you next time.